It was the late 70s, that is the 1970s. And I stood at the edge of a dark pool and I couldn't see what was in the water and it scared me. I couldn't have been more than about 12 years old. I had these images of a huge shark in this little pool. You see, on the 20th of June 1975, the movie Jaws was released, and it was an instant blockbuster. It was the highest grossing movie ever during that time. Um, it was about this great white shark that terrorized beaches and attacked and killed these unsuspecting swimmers in the sea. And for some reason, as young as I was, I'd seen this movie. And standing there at the edge of the pool, I swear I could hear that music. You know the music, dun, 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 dun. But my sister was there. She was watching me, and there was no ways I was not going to jump in the water. Hi there. My name is Craig, and I hope you find comfort in this devotion. It is amazing how I still remember that fear. I don't remember where I was. I don't even remember anything else from that era. But the single event where I had to park this very real fear. Okay, the fear was my imagination running wild, but it was very real, and I had to deal with it. And for sure, my imagination got the better of me. And yes, the movie sparked that fear. But standing there, it was very real for me as a little boy. And that's what fear does to us. At times, our fears are way more exaggerated than they ought to be. But at times, when that fear sets in, it's so real. There's no doubt in our minds that it's real. We immediately go to that fight or flight thinking. And some of our friends, they don't help neither. They say the most unhelpful things like, don't be silly, or the classic of, don't worry. But that fear is very real for us. But what do you do? How do you beat that fear? That silly fear I had as a little boy is 40 years old and it still sticks in my memory banks. I don't think there's a way to make fear disappear. The only way, I think, to conquer fear is to get through it. There's this ancient song recorded in our Bibles as Psalm 16. And we've forgotten long ago how the song should be sung. But we still have the words that read like a beautiful poem. The Message Bible translates the opening verse as, "Keep me safe, O God. I've run to you for dear life." And the closing verse of that psalm reads, "Ever since you took my hand, I'm on the right way." I might not know how to overcome fears, real or not, but I know where to go with these fears. I know where we should go with these fears. We turn to God our Father and ask for protection. We recognize that Jesus is the Holy One of God and rescues us from danger. We also know that the Spirit of God is our source of strength and comfort. There's this old hymn about 250 years old. We still know the tune for this one. It's called Rock of Ages, where the writer recognizes that God is the solid rock that protects us, the solid rock where we go and we hide from danger, real or not. He uses the words, "Simply to the cross I cling." And that resonates with me because I just know that whether my fears are real or not, that God will protect me, that God will comfort me. So my advice is, if you feel, or if you've got that deep dread fear, go read the psalm or listen to a hymn, this hymn. And may the reading of the Psalm 16 or the singing of a hymn like Rock of Ages assure you that our God is the Rock of Ages, that our God protects, that our God loves, and that our God comforts. Until we meet again, stay strong and be safe.